Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. Hello world, I hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to big up all my homegrown listeners out there and welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. I want to thank everyone who has been listening and has been sharing this podcast. Please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy the podcast, please give us a 5-star rating. We would really appreciate it. We got so much cool content in store for you. This is episode 19. Here we are again with one of what I call bonus episodes. We've already uploaded both episodes for the month of February, but I did a fantastic radio interview with a talented South Florida artist by the name of Paul Anthony. I had a great time doing the interview, and it's one of those interviews that I deemed podcast worthy. So I wanted to go ahead and put it up here, share it with you guys. It's from a segment of our show that we call The Stars in Our Backyard. All right, had a blast doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Here we go. This segment of the show is called The Stars in Our Backyard. We tend to look to TV, to radio for our stars, but until mainstream success is achieved, they're normally right here in our backyard. We just don't pay attention. At least not until the world starts paying attention. So today's featured guest is an artist that's been doing it and doing it big, Mr. Paul Anthony. Paul.
Yo.
Welcome, brother, to Stars in the Backyard. What's good?
Good to be here, man. Good to be here. Feeling good, man.
Trust me, brother. Trust me. Trust me. Thanks, first of all, for stopping through.
Of course, man. I had to, you know?
Much love, man. Give thanks.
Love the Homegrown show, you know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
See it up on the hat right now, you know?
Easy. Yeah. I love it. You know I'm going to take my pictures and snap it up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some shirts. We got to get you something, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say, give thanks,
sightings,
man.
You know, on the streets.
All over the world, brother. All over the world. I'm going to get straight into it. I've been seeing you rocking stages, right? But for those who don't know, let the masses know what differentiates a Paul Anthony show from everything else out there.
Paul Anthony show. I think I learned it from my father, you know what I mean? No matter how many people attend the show, you always have to put out your best performance, you know what I mean?
Right.
No matter if there's 20,000 people or 20 people.
Right.
You know, you have to...
Same thing.
Yeah, man, you have to give the people, you know, their money's worth. You know, you have to always put out my best when I step on the stage.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And I think people can feel that. I hope.
I trust the energy's real. The energy's real. I've been to some of them shows and shit, I'm sweating and I'm not even on stage.
Come on, respect, man.
Trust me. I posted one of your songs on my Instagram a couple of days ago, right? And people are like, yo, that's dope. Yeah. By the way, big up Karina. Karina, she loves your stuff. You know what I mean? So,
all right. Yeah, man. So give thanks.
She people like, yo, that's dope, but bunch of questions. Where's he from? Is he Jamaican? Whatever it is, maybe. Tell the masses where you're from.
Yeah.
And a little bit about, let's start with a young Paul Anthony before the stages, before the bright lights.
I mean, I can't remember before that because I've been my father's a performer, you know.
Right.
Pat Satchmo.
Right.
For those who don't know, from Jamaica, you know. Early days of reggae.
Nice.
He used to record with like Scratch and Derek Harriott and Sly, you know, Sly Robbie and thing. But you know, I was on stage with him at age 3.
Nice.
But you know, I was born in South Florida.
Okay.
I'm Jamaican, you know.
Right.
Well, Jamaica Canuck. I don't know if you know the term Canuck for Canadian. My mom is Canadian.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we got Jamaica, we got Canada, and I'm born here in South Florida, you know.
International.
Yeah, man. So everybody said that's a weird mix.
Yo, it's a mix. It's a mix.
Yeah.
Things get too sticky politically, I'm heading over there.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, man. Canada over there, you know.
Trust me, peaceful.
Can ride out the cold, but you know.
Trust me, man. Canadians don't be getting involved in nothing.
Yeah, right. Peace, man. Peace and love.
And hockey.
Yeah. Yo, I'm going to go to my first hockey game the other day, you know, man.
Where?
Yeah, in BB&T.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. My uncle came down from Canada, you know.
Yeah.
They took me and the family out there. It was nice.
Maple Leafs.
Cool. Something different. Yeah. Who is it? Calgary, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Calgary versus the Panthers, man. It was nice.
I've been to a couple of hockey games. I'm going to tell you, I love, when it comes to major sports, basketball,
I love basketball. That's my thing. Yeah, right.
But I'll take a hockey game over a football game.
You mean live? Like,
Yeah, live.
I like it. I like the energy.
I
you
can't
know?
watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, you know what? Baseball is nice live. But not but on TV. Nah, man.
I said that to somebody and they thought I was weird. So I'm not the only person that feels that way.
Nah. It's a different vibe when you're there. You know, in the place and people are real up and different.
I could do that. Do that. But you're right. The whole. I watch the World Series.
Oh, right.
That's the only thing I watch on TV.
Got the excitement, you know?
Yeah, I ain't. And it's not even about the game because you're talking and halfway through it, the game done. Oh, shit, somebody win. You know?
Exactly, man.
But nah, it's a live thing too. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna jump into a joint right now. I'm gonna jump into one of your tune them. This
right.
one is Feel the Rhythm featuring Wiltino. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Stars in our backyard. Yeah. Wiltino. Mr. Romantico.
It's Paul to the Anthony. Summer love, summer love, summer love.
Move your body closer. I wanna feel you warmer. Girl, muévelo y baila conmigo. Dale lento, mami, qué rico. Let's feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Let's feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Let's feel the
You look
rhythm.
nice, sweet, fantastic. Baby, love, you're so physically fit. On him, you're hot and it shows. Our beauty's like 100 bunches of roses. Girl, we jamming, yeah, we jamming on down. From Palm Beach back to Kingston town. As we touch the street, I hear the sweet sound. Party turn up and we can't turn down. Music I play, people jump around. Wine and go down in the dance hall. Oh, girl, you got me drunk like coconut rum. Tonight we can have some fun.
Move your body closer. I wanna feel you warmer. Girl, muévelo y baila conmigo. Dale lento, mami, qué rico. Let's feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Let's feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm. Let's feel
I
the
make she say,
rhythm.
oh yeah, bring it back again. Feel the rhythm, girl, I your anthem. When you fling it back so, back it up so. No one can touch you, girl, you run the road. Muévelo, girl, you dirty wine non-stop. You got the fuego, take me to the top. No need no herbs or no white rum shots. Right now I'm floating eye to black. I love it when you run your hands through my locks. The summer soon done, but things just start get hot. Oh me, oh my, let me look oh so fly. I really hope that you can give the eye and I apply. Hey.
Move your body closer. I wanna feel you warmer. Girl, muévelo y baila conmigo. Dale lento. Yeah, man, and that one is Feel the Rhythm featuring Wiltino.
Summertime, you know?
Summertime.
Yeah, spring break, almost.
I love it, yo. I love it. I keep telling you, it's like the vibe is just electric, yo. It's
Yeah,
just,
man,
when me
thank
hear
you.
it, me just want to move.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
respect, man.
Plus, I want to go somewhere too, you know.
the
Tourist board
beach.
vibe, that thing. I want to go somewhere.
To the beach, South Beach,
man, go to
Jamaica,
something.
man.
Puerto Rico.
Ah,
You know, I don't feel like I go on vacation if I didn't go on a flight or a cruise or something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Puerto Rico.
exactly, man.
Trust me.
Somewhere there's beach and water, you know?
Trust me. I'm a phone. I'm not reachable.
Yeah, right.
That's half of it. I gotta be out of range.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
man.
Like, my excuse is, yo, I'm sorry.
Plug
man.
out.
The Roman was a bit expensive. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
But
sorry.
talk to them about this song. You Feel the Rhythm. How did this one come about?
Well, yeah, my brethren, Wiltino. I've worked with him before. Wicked Puerto Rican artist. He's in Boynton Beach. You know what I mean? We just linked up. We worked on a couple projects before, like I said, and I had this rhythm, and it's like sometimes me get a rhythm and it's like me know say it bad and me want to do a tune on it, but it's like the hook not really come to me.
Right.
So at that point I'm like, all right, it would be better. Let me see what this person.
What
Where
he can
this
bring to
person
it.
take it,
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it went. I sent him the rhythm, him come through the studio, and him show me the tune, and I'm like, yeah, you know, and just lay down and we just
chemistry.
Yeah, man, like, you know, it just kind of happened like that. Same thing with Runway, the tune Runway, you know what I mean?
I'm a giant?
Yeah.
Wow.
Same thing like that. Maybe I have that rhythm there for a little while, and I'm like, yo, you know what, that sound bad pon this.
Yeah.
Armageddon and Bessa, you know?
Trust me.
So, yeah, him really do him thing pon that, and, you know?
So you produce?
No. Well, I mean, I engineer my own music, I mix my own vocals, but I don't really build the rhythm.
I got you.
You know, but that's all I don't do. So that's why I don't like to say I'm a producer.
Right.
Because I don't build rhythms.
Right.
But you know, executive produce, I guess. Like
you're doing all the stuff producers getting credit for anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
But
right,
me can't call myself a producer, you know?
Diddy does. So
that's true.
You know the thing already. Get a half the check.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. It's good to be able to do all that stuff though, because it's not even about control, but quality control.
I like that.
So it gives you that.
Definitely. Because I mean, I can sit there and, you know, push it to a point where I feel good about it. You know? And it's like sometimes if you work with someone, you know, it's like you have to kind of show them what's in your head, and sometimes you can't do that.
It's hard to verbalize that.
Yeah. You know, so you need someone really good who can, you know, them know, like, you know, them know you and them know where you want to go, and them can take you there and even better than that. You know, there's people out there, but you know, for now it's just me. You know.
And like you said, it's good for them to know you and your stuff, because a lot of times they know music,
right?
Because they don't know you, they're not taking you where you need to be. They're taking you where them want you go.
Exactly.
Which is not always where you need to be with the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but know exactly what I mean. Like, trust me. Now, with your songs, what I notice is even if you're delivering a message, it has a feel good vibe.
Yeah.
And it's what I would call an international sound. Even this song is a testament to that.
Yeah.
Is that by design, or is that you're just doing Paul Anthony?
Yeah, I think, just me. I mean, I try to be positive as much as possible and uplift people. I mean, I feel like that's my mission, you know, is to uplift people, bring people joy and happiness. I mean, people come to shows, people listen to music to escape.
Yes.
You know, I mean, not, you know, like, not, I don't want to say always, but, you know, it's like
a reason for it.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's an escape, and why not make that a positive escape for people? You know, like, I mean, like, you know, there's people, you can talk about things that are negative, but I think, you know, it's always better when you can flip it in a positive way, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it ain't that hard to do, because it's just word choice and thought choice.
Right.
And authenticity too, because I'm a firm believer. Good people put out good stuff. I don't want to say bad people because I hate putting that in the air. But when bad stuff comes out, it's normally, if it comes out authentic. If a song come out that's really negative, and it's shot and it's good, and you're like, even though it's negative, you're like, that tune they're mad.
Yeah, because of delivery and because you know what it is, as a singer, I know you can appreciate this.
Right.
I think when you believe what you're saying, people can believe what you're saying.
You gotta sell it to yourself first.
Yeah, because if you don't really think, if you don't feel the way this the message in the song, if you don't feel strong about it, people are gonna know that.
Yeah,
you know?
It's come across.
Come across. You know, so
true. It's true.
You know,
it's true.
Yeah, man. You have to just say it with conviction. Say it with your chest. You know.
Yeah. And that's why you want to say some good stuff too. Because if a negative thing ain't come with conviction, you
can't be shy about it. You know, if a negative, just
But it's all gravy. It's all gravy.
Yeah,
now, in this business here, as grassroots, as organic, as humbly rooted as reggae music strives to be, artists are artists, regardless of genre, whatever the case may be. Artists are artists, and there's one ever-present thing with an artist, which is an overly inflated ego. You, on the other hand, you roll through with a sense of humility at all times. Where'd that come from in this business? Being that you've been in this business so long, where does that sense of humility comes from as you do what you're doing and do it on a large scale?
Wow. I mean, I think I go by examples. You know, like I always come back to my father because to me, he's a great artist, a great singer, one of the best singers I've ever met or known of. Not because he's my dad, but because he really is to me.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And you know, he still does gigs, he still perform, and you know, I work with him sometime, and like, he always exudes that humility, like, you know what I mean, like that just humble, like friendly, you know, nature.
Yeah.
And I like that about him, you know what I mean? And sometimes, like, you know, the way people look at us, you know, in America, you know, like Caribbean people or you know, minorities, like they feel threatened, you know. You know, I always learned from my dad, like he's very friendly to people, you know. Yeah. And I think he comes off in a way that people don't expect. Right. You know, and you know, when people know that you're not a threat and you're just friendly and you're humble, you're trying to make a living just like anybody else, you know, for your family, you know, like they kind of like, they don't expect it, like, oh, like I didn't expect him to be like that, like,
I got
you know, and I mean, it's nicer when, you know, things are positive, you know, it's nicer when things are positive rather than you get too full of yourself and. You know what I mean? Like people, it's not good to treat people like less. Yeah. You know, it's not good to treat people like less. Nobody, no level that you attain, no amount of money, is gonna make you better than anybody. Yeah. You know,
people need to hear that though.
So
people need to hear that because I come across people who they're not even the artist. Them know the friend of the artist, but they're rolling, you know what I mean? So even for them, ego through the roof. Yeah, I'm talking about DJs, like disc jockeys, egos through the roof. Yeah, you know, managers of artists through the roof.
You see that? All right, there has to be every music person. You gotta kind of have some kind of like an ego thing. Yep, to make people take you serious. Right. You know, you have to have some kind of thing. Not ego, but be assertive. You have to be assertive. Confidence. Confidence. Like, but there's a way to go about it. Yeah. You know, without stepping on people or without making people feel like less.
And it's not about having. There's nothing wrong with having an ego. You know?
Yeah. Well, no. When the ego we're human beings. I mean, when it's the ego a part of our consciousness.
And the ego takes over. Yeah. When the ego is Beyonce and you the rest of the singers, you know what I'm saying? Then we have a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Because it happens. Right. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, you know. Trust me. It's life. I mean, it's life, but it just, you know.
So the thing though.
Just have it, man. Just keep it positive, keep growing, you know, and just, trust me. You know, yeah.
And with what that comes back to me is be conscious of what you do and how you do it. Because here with you, Seno, all of this, your pops probably don't even know that his behavior, his demeanor, how he carried himself, is such a strong blend and incline in who you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say sometimes you've got to just be the best you because you don't know who
is watching.
And who I learned, but trust me when I tell you, say, especially your kids and whatever the case may be. Yeah. Oh man. If you're an ass, your boy gonna be an ass. Right. I'm not taking it political enough, but I heard somebody say the other day, yo, you think 45 is an issue? You should check Junior. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, no. You know, because if you are whomever you are, whomever's around you is going to see that.
We're a product of our environment and our influences.
To say the least. You know? Trust me, King. Children live what they learn and learn what they live.
Yeah. And that's why I try to listen to good music because musically, you're a product of your influences too.
Yep.
So, you know, but listen to the greats.
You have to.
You know, because what you do as an artist, you're putting back out what you took in, you know? Yeah. It's like a combination of everything that you took in. I mean, and it goes up to behavior, like you said. You know, and it's just everything connects. You know, life and music. Music is life, man.
literally. Barris, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna jump into this one right here. This one is with this is Love Chant.
Love Chant
with the Yendi song.
Yes.
All right. So check this one out.
All right.
Stars in the Backyard.
Yendi Songbird with another one.
Today, Anthony, girl. Talk to them, baby. Yeah.
When I said hello, I know you want me.
What happened, babes?
And you said no, I know you want me.
Want it, you know.
The message in your eyes is so tempting. You see me wine, oh boy, you're lurking. You bring me to life like no other, my love. Your smile is so sweet, got me stuck on your love. A second will feel like a lifetime for us. Skin complexion shaded by the sun. You tell me you miss me when we are apart. Miles and the distance won't tear us apart. Sending me pictures and I send you some. Drive me crazy thinking about your love so. Holding you on through the night. You hear my chant at home. Holding you on through the night.
I love how you hold me.
You hear my chant at night. Holding me right, you're so amazing, and the feeling so right. The way you grinding, you whining on me, baby. The whining so sweet, honey. I'm whining on you slowly. You whining on me, baby. Bring me to life like no other, my love.
Yeah.
Your smile is so sweet, got me stuck on your love.
Non-stop.
A second will feel like a lifetime for us. Skin complexion shaded by the sun.
Yeah.
You tell me you miss me when we are apart. The miles and the distance won't tear us apart. Sending me pictures and I send you some. Drive me crazy thinking about your love.
Love it.
Holding you on through the night. Through the night.
I love how you hold me tight.
You hear my chant at night.
Well, it feels so right. Oh, yeah.
Holding you on through the night. Moving through the night.
Talk to you now, girl.
You hear my chant at night.
Squall
Hear my
Anthony.
chant.
When I'm absent in the physical, you're the one me mental. Cause you know so your love is essential. Investing in your heart on a rental. Straight up love, girl, it ain't accidental. No other girls wanna get to me, but every time we link it's like a specialty. If you wanna be saved, then I can set you free. Man, I try lock you down, but they don't have the key. Aye. So if you wanna ride with me, then post me up to say all you want with me. Girl, your touch on embrace is intoxicating, and I'm ready to give it to you if you plan, if you take it, baby.
Holding you on through the night. You hear my chant at night. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Holding you on through the night. You hear my chant at night. Hear my chant. Hear my chant. Sexy time.
Yeah, me love how you hold me, the shape of your body, girl. Like a control me, we think it like. WhatsApp, Snapchat, pick up, no call, drop. Constant loving, you gotta get it non-stop like.
Yeah, man, and that one is Love Chant. Yendi Songbird and Paul Anthony. The vibes, my lord, the vibes. The song them just have a vibes.
Yeah,
my
man.
carry. I love it.
Yendi, amazing artist, singer, performer, you know?
Yeah.
Yendi Songbird.
Her name precedes, because I've been hearing about her for, like I told you, for a long time. Never met her.
Yeah.
Never seen her live, but like I mentioned, she seems like the artist's artist because every I heard about her from other artists.
Oh, she's great,
dope?
man. Yeah, you're gonna see her. You're gonna hear more, much more, you know?
Trust me, looking
Soon.
forward.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm trying to figure out is this. Some artists do not like to share the limelight. You seem to embrace, and I dare say even love collaborating. What is it about a collaboration, a good collaboration with other artists that you enjoy so much?
Yeah. Well, one, I don't. I care about the integrity of the song first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I am not meant to be on the hook or
Right.
on every verse,
Right.
then I'm willing to give that light to somebody who takes
Right.
it to a place that I didn't see. You know,
Right,
and that's the other thing. I like seeing how other people's creativity goes on the same thing that that I'm working on.
I love
it. It's cool. Like, sometimes you're not meant to be doing everything. Sometimes you're meant to only be a small piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
And it makes an even better picture than if you were to force it, and try, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
And also, like, as any artist gains, like, I don't want to say popularity, but just status, influence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's nice when you can, provide a venue
Gotcha.
for
Somebody else,
for some other talented people, just like you're doing with Homegrown.
Right. Right.
You're amazingly talented too.
Give thanks.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
but
it.
you're humble enough to bring other artists
on.
who are doing, we're all doing music.
I feel what you mean.
But you're giving spotlight to so many other artists in the same scene doing the same thing. Like,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? And it's beautiful. Like, everybody is doing their thing. No matter, like, we were talking earlier before we said so much good stuff before the interview.
The mic should have been rolling, boy.
No, but I remember one of the things is that don't think that someone else's success takes away from your success.
Right.
Yeah. That's the mistake nobody should make.
True.
Everybody has their time. Everybody has their their
time,
stage.
your space is there.
Right.
That's true.
People
People need to see that and realize that a lot more though, because like you said, too often people process it as though, there's just not enough light.
Yeah.
And if I'm out here, then I'm taking the light. If you're out here, you're taking the light.
That's what the thing. Like, they think two South Florida people can't bust
Can't
at the
do
same
it,
time
yeah.
because then that's like a take away my boss. So it's like, no. Yeah.
Little do they know that it's probably easier because if one person blows up, then the eyes are going to be looking and be like, where he come from?
Yeah.
It's no different. Every time I see it with a Caribbean artist, let's say Jamaica is a mecca. Let's, you know what I mean? Jamaica, I always say Jamaica is like the New York of the Caribbean.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's the more,
Set
it's
the-
set
you
the
know?
trend.
Right.
But anytime you come across another island that produces a star, what do you see happen after that? Everybody starts looking to that same little spot.
Yeah.
Do they always find somebody else? No. But when Kevin Little come out, there were eyes looking there. Is there another one?
Yep.
When Rupee was doing this, is there another one?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
I mean, and that's partly the other labels probably trying to compete. Like,
Of
man, we're
course.
gonna sign our next. I forgot reggae is hot again. Let's sign a
Let's
reggae.
find one. But
Yeah.
one person, my brethren Jai used to always say, one candlestick could light 1,000. That's his thing. His Monica is running around and say, one candlestick could light 1,000. So it's
True.
the stage is big enough.
Yeah.
The light's bright enough.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And
Yeah, man.
there's enough for everybody. So
I agree.
I love the fact that you got no problem reaching out and say, I'm rolling, roll with me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And there's a certain level of unity that I see amongst you and the musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I have never come across, and not because it's sitting here, but I've never come across another musician. I want to say musician, not necessarily an artist up front, but even the musicians playing the instrument.
Yeah.
That don't say, Paul, good youth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody I've come across. And like you said, what you give out come back to you. Because
Yeah.
you also have some people them name no go that road and nobody
course.
wants to work with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't tell them, some of them
Yeah.
run the thing.
I mean, just
what
have
it
it.
is.
I just believe in treating people fair,
Love it.
and giving people, the room to speak up and voice their feelings and opinion.
Yeah.
Like, even though, I have a band. I have my band. Like, I don't like to look at myself like, I'm the boss. Like,
Right.
I think we're all bosses. Like, we all have
our
our
own.
own opinion. We all know.
Yeah.
We all have our own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Strengths. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, that we can bring to the thing. And
Yeah.
so
I like it.
it's just treat people good, man. That treat people fair.
More lateral than hierarchy.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
You know?
Now, your pops, being who he is, your pops is Pat Satchman. And of course, like I said, the legend goes back. We're talking about Scratch Perry, 60s, 70s, toured with Bob Marley and the Wailers, and everything. How has he influenced your sound and your style as an artist? We've spoken about how he influenced you as a person, but how has he influenced your sound and your style as an artist?
That's interesting because we have different styles. Like I actually started out more focused on the DJing,
right?
Like being a DJ, like rap. You know what I mean? Like for Americans, rapping.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like we differ in style,
right?
But he gave me like, I mean, he gave me the music of that time. Like, you know what I mean? He introduced me to the music of that time.
Right.
Like I appreciate all the music, Jamaican music, as well as American music.
Right.
You know, from that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? From his era. So I got the influence from that. But you know, it was just inspiring to see, you know, him come from Jamaica.
Yeah.
He went to New York. He was touring with a band, the Wild Bunch.
Right.
They were going to Canada and stuff, and you know, doing runs up that way. Eventually moving down to Florida. But I never seen him do another job in his life.
Just music.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, he used to work at Colt Firearms in like the 70s.
Right.
And in Connecticut. But that was it. I wasn't born then. I was born in '89.
Does he still get the cold firearm discount?
No. I mean, well, you never know. You know what I mean? I don't want to say it, but you never know.
You never know.
You never know. You know? But
trust me.
But it's inspiring, you know.
Right.
He did his thing. Like
I love it.
You know.
I love it.
And yeah.
Now you going the route of the DJ. Mm-hmm. You sing.
I sing. I try sing, but me DJ.
You doing your thing.
DJ. Thank you, man.
Trust me, you're doing your thing. Was it a concerted, calculated effort to do that? So I'm kind of like not being exactly what Pops is, or that's just your era, what you were into, what you know what I mean? Influences.
The more the influence thing, because you know I grew up listening to like the first song I ever listened to that I can remember when I was young. I mean, I listened to Bob Marley, I listened to Dennis Brown, I listened to Third World. You know what I mean? But I remember listening to like Puff Daddy, and Mace and Biggie. Right. You know, and Tupac, like when I was real young, like they didn't introduce me to that, but my friends here, like I got into that, you know, because they had older brothers or whatever. So
Fugees.
You know, Fugees, yeah, man. Like all of the 90s stuff, man. Like Mad Lion and you know, like
I ain't heard that name in a minute.
Yo. Wicked, man.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Wicked. And
I feel you.
Busta Rhymes. I love Busta Rhymes. I think he's one of the most underrated. Like, you know, more people I forgot call Busta name, man. When them talk about the greats,
it gotta be Busta.
Yeah, man. Busta. You ever hear him make a bad song?
Never.
No.
And that's why I always tell people when I hear people talk, because you know you have people with the purest approach, and they try to say, when people talk about top 10.
Yeah.
The other day I had to trust me for Fireball on our Billboard, because how you gonna have a top 10?
Yeah.
Busta ain't in it.
No.
Right. And not to knock the young cats coming up right now.
No, but
they had Kendrick in it, which is premature. J. Cole was in it, which is premature. They had Ice Cube. No knock on Ice Cube. Ice Cube is cool. Yeah. But there's no way Ice Cube gonna be in the top 10 over a Busta.
No.
In a possible.
No.
You know who else was
Ice
missing
Cube,
too?
Oh.
DMX.
Yeah, man. I mean,
and Cube was in it.
Him up there. Method Man.
You know? So I'm like, but I don't know.
Well, you know, but yeah, we can, you know, one day, the list is going to be perfected, you know, but today is not the day.
Yeah, today ain't it. And people need to stop doing that top 10 or whatever, because it's just, you ain't never going to get it right.
Yeah.
Never.
Nah.
Because people's allegiance lies in different reasons.
But
whatever.
Homemaker left out, you know?
Yeah,
like everybody, like, yeah.
Yeah, but it's all good. I think people choose names sometimes just to say, It's like basketball. When they throw some names out there, I'm like, dope, but you know what I mean? But it's all good.
Yeah, man.
Now, with a legacy, like what your pops brings, is there any pressure for you to live up to any form of expectations, or are you you're good?
The goal is being self-sufficient and, you know, just living a stable life. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've more or less been able to do that for the last couple years. You know, he expresses that, you know, he's proud, you know what I mean, for what I'm doing, and you know, that means a lot. And you know, not that I made it, like I'm nowhere near where I want to be or where I think I have the potential to be. Right. But you know, I think what's going on. Yeah, man. And then I think you know, all of us are on the right track. Yeah. You know?
Love it.
So, yeah.
Love it, man.
Respect, man.
We're going to jump into another tune right now. This one is Runway, featuring Armageddon. We'll come back and talk a little bit about this one. Yeah. Stars in Our Backyard.
On the big song. Yes, I.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them call and mess up for Armageddon, alongside Paul Anthony.
Reggae soldiers.
Oh, what's that? Judgment, no. Run, you run. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. And when the goose niggas come around, all beat chat off, he start settle down. The dog way up his pan wall take a blow. From trumpeter sound praise Jah make a shout. Cause from judgment I go reap, I'm loving Jah mercy seat. So bad mind delete out my database. They say don't be alarmed while still bearing arms. And they my hypocrites where we reprobate. Enough stripes and scars shall be your reward. All those who scoff at the magistrate and evil get dilapidate till the point you can't equate. I'll be straight naturally. Run, you run. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. Run, you run. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day.
I think I'm losing my religion. Jaja, can you talk to me now? Give me the guidance and strength. Will you walk with me now? I'm praying for better days. Still there's so much trouble in this world. I'm have to survive in the struggle, facing racism, classism, fascism. Mentally my people living in prison. Can't tell the difference between what is true and what isn't. If something happened I did, reality is just a figment. I'm best I make we run them away, fire burn them away. When them reach us high and get the almighty, I got turn them away. I feel tough like soldier in the Gideon, we say. As the trumpets play, I turn for the judgment day. Aye.
Run, you run. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. Run, you run. Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. All for your atonement, no. In a drought and famine, pray for your atonement, no. The wicked are go bad for your atonement, no. In a drought and famine, wait till the trumpet sound.
Yeah, man, and that one is Runaway featuring Armageddon. That one that, yo, I love that tune, man.
Thank you, man.
I love that tune, I'm telling you.
Thanks, man.
And I've mentioned it, but from the first time I heard that song from Jump and the collaboration, it worked.
Yeah.
Sometimes some things sound good. Yeah. But there's something, that synergy, right? It's like that tune that was perfectly for you guys to collaborate on.
Oh yeah, and I knew it from he went to the studio with me and voiced his part. I was like, yeah, you know, 'cause I had, like I told you earlier, I had that rhythm for a while. Yeah. I'm like, I can't really think of no hook. Like, you know, I know I want to do something on this, but it never really come to me. You know, sometimes you just not really run, and him get it and him take it, you know, right where it need to be, man. Like,
so you guys were in the studio together?
No, well, yeah, we were, but he wrote it before. Like we didn't write together. Like
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
you. Just come prepare and just you know, and man. So it's a powerful song. Like, you know, it deals with a lot of social issues. Yeah. You know, just the wickedness, and you know, it's just saying, like, you know, make sure you atone for, you know, the things that you do or if they're not good.
Yeah.
And, you know, because judgment, you know?
That'll come.
Yeah.
Nah, it's one of them things where, and I always joke with, I said it to Lila Ike, I said it a couple of people, I'm like, yo, there's certain songs that's like, they like the gummy vitamins, I like the Flintstones, you know, it's good for you.
Yeah.
But it tastes real good. If you never
Yeah.
taste so, you probably wouldn't take it. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
It's you know what I mean? It's a strawberry flavored cough syrup. You know what I'm
You have
saying?
to take the cod liver, you know, the spoon, you know? You know?
Trust me, it's like
Yeah,
easy. It's palatable, yo. It's like
Yeah.
it's halfway through the song, you probably even realize this message in that song. It's just a sweet,
Yeah.
easy listening. Love it. I love it.
Thank you, man.
Now, if you had a chance, because you collaborated with a lot of artists and probably still will. If you had the opportunity, which artist, and it's not genre specific,
Yeah.
which artist out there from any generation would you want to collaborate with?
Well, I already did a collab with my dad, Brown Eyes. You ever heard that song? Brown Eyes? Yeah. Kind of old. I'm gonna redo it with a live.
I saw, you know where?
Yeah.
Do you have a video footage up with
Probably.
it?
Yeah. Cause we perform it a lot, but we want to update it with a live. You know.
Gotcha.
And that's one of the songs that I'm the most proud of.
Nice.
But I mean, other than that, like I'm open, man. Like anybody. I mean, reggae wise. I mean, influence wise. I mean, I listened to like Junior Gong growing up and like Sean Paul.
Right.
You know, those are like the two artists that I would probably listen to the most growing up.
Right.
I mean, everybody compares me to Sean Paul because of how I look, I guess. Like,
right.
You know, like, well, and then
She wasn't ready.
I posted a video on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God's Plan remix. Drake.
Right.
You know,
I seen that.
Which I would love to work with Drake too.
Hey, you hear it? We're putting it out there.
Just a say.
Subliminals.
But yo, half of the people was like, he looks like DJ Khaled.
Kelly went to the gym.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I mean, hey, you know, that's what they think. But I put up a poll. I said, do I look like DJ Khaled? Yeah or no? And like, it was a split. So, you know, hey.
You should put up a young Khaled picture. Is what it is. You know what I mean?
From Shatters.
From where?
From Shatters. When him did Shatters.
Some people never remember about that.
I know.
Khaled.
Go play this, don't play it.
Much respect to DJ Khaled, though. Trust me. I love everything I've heard. I've never heard him put out something and I'm like, eh.
No, me neither. He
does
puts together songs in a great way.
He does.
You know, people always like, oh, yo, Khaled this. He talks on the song, but yo, he puts together some great music,
Proper.
man. Timeless music. Like, man, like, yeah.
He's revolutionized it for the DJs, making the DJs wanna, for lack of a better word, the DJ's almost an artist now.
Right.
You know,
well,
so-
he was like executive producer, like how Diddy, like, you know, like him put, you know, some man just know how to put song together. Like Quincy Jones, like, you know what I mean? Like, them just know how to put what a song needs. Like,
put it together,
you know?
the parts, the different artists, the different voices.
Yeah.
Respect to Khaled. He got it. He got it.
Yeah, man.
So what's in your playlist right now? What are you listening to?
Right now, rhythms. Cause me I work on a new album.
Right. Not instrumental.
So rhythms, yeah.
Yeah. I feel
That
you,
means
I
a
feel
man
you.
where, when they on road, me just vibe to some rhythm, you know?
Yeah.
And just, But other than that, you know, just anything, man. I listen to anything really. Like,
open to whatever.
yeah. I'm trying to think like what my favorite song right now is. I don't even know, man. I just listen to rhythms, man.
Just that's the space you're in right now. No, yo, trust me, I feel you. When I'm making albums, I don't, because I fear, not that it's gonna happen, but I fear that I'm gonna record a song that
that's
sounds like
similar to something
that
you're gonna subconsciously be like, you know, take a song and then, or it's that, or you try to go with the vibe too much. You gotta make the next vibe. You know, don't try to go with the vibe that's hot. You know, people gravitate to genuine stuff, like you said before. Like, you know, like just do things that are genuine to you, and people are gonna gravitate to, and them are gonna notice. Like,
coming organic, come straight from
man.
come real.
Set the trend, set the sound. Like,
Trust me. So you're working on an album?
Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna be. Like, you know, we don't really have the playlist. But it's gonna be like a part 2 of an album I did 5 years ago called Light After Dark. So this is gonna be part 2, Time to Shine, you know?
So this is album number for you?
This would be, I mean, I've done like mixtape. I mean, it was probably like my 5th album. Fifth album. Yeah.
What? People need to forget what?
Yeah.
You had 4 joints out already?
Yeah,
albums?
man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like compilations, like, you know,
Right,
like
right.
either whether it's a mixtape or you know,
bodies of work.
Real, bodies of work.
Gotcha.
And I like doing like, I mean, the singles is cool because, you know, you just need one big tune,
one smash.
you know.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of like making a compilation, like a theme, like, all right, you know, like putting together songs that go nicely in a playlist, and just delivering it to people as a package, like
a full story.
Yeah, right.
The whole book.
Exactly, man.
Yeah.
I like that, like, you know.
Well, let us know, man. Let us know when the album's coming out.
Of course.
And what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll preview the whole thing.
Respect, man.
The whole thing.
Respect,
Go through and
man.
make the masses hear it. And, you know, people love the
would be nice,
exclusivity.
man. Yeah.
And not only that, but a lot of times you hear the songs and there's nothing like hearing the story behind the song. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
So we'll break it down for the masses.
Of course, man.
When can they see you and where can they see you next?
Well, the biggest, I mean, right now, I say Reggae for Cure, you know, March 17th, Third World, Etana, Reggae Soldiers, you know what I mean? I got show Wellington. I mean, we was there last year.
Right.
You know,
how was that vibe?
Oh, it was nice, man. We Kimani was out there.
Yeah.
Tonto Metro and Devontae was out there.
What?
We work with, like, we back them, like Reggae Soldiers back them.
Okay, that's cool.
You know, so
Nice.
it was nice, man. It was amazing, man. I loved it.
Shout out to musicians too, you know.
Man, I don't want to sound like too much of a fan, but like, man, I was on stage recording the video when Tonto Metro was doing Everyone Falls in Love. That's my childhood. That's my childhood, Brett. I was like,
trust me,
yo, me did I film on, yo, it was crazy. Like, I was like, this is my childhood right here, man. Like,
we all get that. You get a pass when you have that fan moment. Yeah. Everybody get at least that one fan moment.
Yeah, man. It was cool, man. It was a nice vibe.
Nah,
yeah,
man,
and it's gonna be mad this year.
What's the date again?
March 17th.
And where?
That's in Wellington Amphitheater. Reggae for Cure, fundraiser for sickle cell.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, drop some social media info, some contact info for the masses that need to reach out to you.
All right. Instagram, Paul Anthony Reggae. You know what I mean? Facebook.com/Paul Anthony Reggae. If you Google Paul Anthony Reggae, I'll come up. If you Google Paul Anthony, not so sure, because there's a lot of different Paul Anthonys out there in the world.
Pops out there taking all your followers.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, it's all the same. It's all the same, you know. If them follow him, them know me. If them follow me, them know him. So
I love it.
Yeah, man, Paul Anthony Reggae, Pandora, Paul Anthony. Yeah, man, just
love it.
Yeah, man.
Love it. We're gonna try to get this one up there real quick. First of all, we're gonna air it on the radio.
Yeah.
And then, because a lot of the truth is, Stars in the Backyard is really for the radio.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then you get one episode that's podcast worthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This right here, we got to shoot it up. We got to put it on a podcast. So the masses got to know what's going on.
My thing. Respect.
You know what I mean? Bridget, thank you so much for passing through.
Thank you, man. I mean? Thank you for having me here, man.
It was a blast, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Anthony, Stars in Our Backyard.
One love, everybody, you know.
We riding out right now with Runway again, featuring Army Gideon. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Stars in the Backyard. Make sure you go get it. And you know something, before me even play the tune,
yeah.
I need people, I sound like a disgruntled, but it is what it is.
Talk the things, man. Talk the things.
If you love the music and go buy the music, man. Go support the movement, because here's the deal. Them things are cheap, you know. It irks me when we look, I'm saying, yo, what I pay for this album? What it cost you to put this stuff together?
Yeah.
In time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears. For somebody say, yo, I like the thing, boom, boom, man, I eat that. You know what I mean?
Man, give thanks, man.
Go buy the music, man. You know, it's and guess what? It's singles, it's 99 cents.
99 cents.
What else can you spend 99 cents on and still have it tomorrow?
Nothing.
None. But you got the song forever. The message, the vibes, the whole night. Y'all go buy that. Go comment on social media. Go ahead and comment on iTunes. If you buy it, ain't no comment. I don't believe you. Lie, I tell. So just go ahead and buy the thing. Comment on it. Let us know. Give your feedback. The artists would love to hear from you.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No doubt.
One
Stars
love.
in the backyard.
All right.
I the big song. Yes, I.
Oh, yeah.
I want them call and mess up for Army Gideon, alongside Paul Anthony.
Reggae soldiers.
Oh, it's it. Judgment, no.
Oh, aye.
Run, you run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day. And when the goose niggas come around, all beat chat off, he start settle down. The dog way up his pan wall take a blow. From trumpeter sound praise Jah make a shout. Cause from judgment I go reap, I'm loving Jah mercy seat. So bad mind delete out my database. They say don't be alarmed while still bearing arms. And they my hypocrites where we reprobate. Enough stripes and scars shall be your reward. All those who scoff at the magistrate. And evil get dilapidate till the point you can't equate. I'll be straight naturally. Run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day.
Free trouble.
Run away. Shoot them afraid of the judgment day.
I think I'm losing my religion. Jaja, can you talk to me now? Give me the guidance and strength. Will you walk with me now? I'm praying for better days. Still there's so much trouble in this world. I'm have to survive in the struggle, facing racism, classism, fascism. Mentally, my people living in prison can't tell the difference between what is true and what isn't. If something happened, I did. Reality is just a figment. I'm best I make we run them away. Fire burn them away. When them reach us high and get the Almighty, I got turn them away. I feel tough like soldier in the Gideon, we say. As the trumpets play, I turn for the judgment day. Aye.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast Homegrown with G. Cole, available now on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. In fact, we actually launched our website today. So you can go to homegrownwithgcole.com. Again, it's homegrownwithgcole.com. And all the tabs are there. You can actually subscribe or listen from any one of those apps, or you can actually listen right there on the website. Check us out. See our memorabilia, see our gallery, see the pictures that we have online, and share with us, communicate with us, send us an email, send us a message, and we'll definitely be responding to you. Again, thank you so much for all the support. Remember, be safe, be kind, and be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Nakikinika sa música, Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole.
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Remember, all the music played here on the podcast Homegrown with G. Cole is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all your digital retailers. Please support the artists.